Who am I speaking with?
Hi, I'm Shel Holtz. I'm principal of Holtz Communication and Technology.
And Shell, you were just telling me moments ago about how you're passionate about getting companies to just, let loose, let your employees get onto social media. Now, there is the fear. Give me the one-line explanation of where their fear is.
That's an excellent question, David. Their fear comes primarily from four areas. Primarily, it's productivity. It's the fear that employees aren't going to be doing their work. They're going to be playing Farmville instead of getting the work done that they're supposed to be getting done. The second thing they're worried about is infections to the network, that this introduces the potential for viruses, malware, spyware, Trojans, and that sort of thing. The third fear is loose lips, right? If we're going to disclose intellectual property by mistake, we're going to violate regulations. In healthcare, it's HIPAA. And the fourth thing is that if we let people out there on social media, it's going to consume all the bandwidth that we need to do our mission-critical work within the network.
But in actuality, this is like not doing any investing. By not doing anything, you're actually hurting yourself, yes?
Well, absolutely. I mean, first of all, most of these issues have no basis in fact. There has been research, for example, that shows that employees who have access to social channels are more productive than those who don't. The United States Department of Defense has opened its networks to all of its employees without worries of introduction of viruses. So all of these, what I call FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, these can all be addressed and overcome. But it is denying the organization the potential to take advantage of the fact that employees bring their social networks to work with them every day. And that can influence everything from your recruiting to decision making to idea testing to product evangelism and actually selling product. Your employees can be your best brand ambassadors if they can take those messages to their networks. But I think what most organizations don't understand is if what you're worried about is a crisis of some kind and what employees might say, there is research that shows that the organizations that have trained their employees about very clear policies and then open the doors and windows to allow those employees out into the social networks experience about 75% fewer crises than those that simply bolt the doors and lock the windows. And among those crises that do happen, the organizations whose employees are able to go out and network with people, those are minimized versus the organizations that continue to block employee access.
Well, one big issue you haven't even approached is the whole subject of hiring millennials. I mean, millennials now communicate this way, and can any of these organizations that have closed-door policies even hire millennials and keep them?
Absolutely not. In fact, there was a study that was done by Cisco Systems that found that access to the internet and access to social networks is more important than some of the things that organizations think are fundamental needs of people that they're hiring. We've heard very loud and clear that these employees simply will not go work for organizations that block, or they'll take the job and circumvent the block.
I even heard that that millennials prefer an internet connection over having a car.
This is absolutely right. Yeah, that's part of that Cisco study.